What's good, everybody? You know how it is. You know who it is. You know, City Guys to the building. Ain't shit. Um, I got a request in my comment section on dropping a tutorial on how to mix and master dancehall beats. I'm gonna show you a few simple steps that I do. You know, these few little steps that I take when then I'm mixing and mastering. But first, before we get into anything else, I want y'all to hit that like button, subscribe if y'all aren't already subscribed to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We out here making this happen. I really appreciate the few that already subscribed, and I really appreciate the few that already tuned in. I really appreciate y'all taking the time out to watch my videos and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. Also, um, I'm gonna get down to the beat right now, but I'm gonna let y'all hear this beat. The beat is called Cold Case. It's already up on YouTube. It's already on my beat store. So if y'all want to go cop that beat, you know what I'm saying, you can hit that link. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that also in my description so y'all can hit that link, you know what I'm saying, and lease that beat. You know what I'm saying? You can lease that beat. It's not really expensive, you know what I'm saying? People think that buying beats is really expensive. It's really not. It's just on the deals that y'all taking and making and stuff like that. But you know, you as an artist, you have to invest in your career. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make money out of what you're doing, out of money that you love, you gotta invest in it. So like asking for free beats and getting free beats ain't going you ain't gonna make money out of free beats because you can't distribute those beats that you be on that offer free because you're getting non-profitable beats. You can't make profit off non-profitable beats. You gotta lease your beat if you want to make profit off of them. All right, I'm gonna get down to business. I'm gonna let y'all hear what I got so far. Alright, that's what Cold Case sound like if y'all never, hit that beat up on my YouTube and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, first thing first, I'm gonna take this off. Once I turn this off, these effects ain't really working. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really working. And it sounds different. You know what I'm saying? Now, for mixing is EQing and leveling your sound. That's why my volume knobs look like this. Because after I EQ my sounds and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, I EQ and level my sound. But for this sound right here, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take that off. That's what it sounds like when it's not, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't have the EQ on it and stuff like that. The sound that I'm using, I got it out of Massive X. It's called Retro Drive. You know what I'm saying? Out of Massive X. Let me show you the pattern if y'all want to see what the pattern looks like. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole pattern right there. What I actually, because sometimes the sounds that comes in plugins already has the reverb on them already. Sometimes you can turn them off and add the amount of reverb you want on it. You know what I'm saying? Also, what you could do, what I did here was, you can level this sound right here, give yourself headroom when you're mixing. If you notice, some of my knobs are turned, especially this one. You can level this sound right here. Once you level that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you cut the volume down. You know what I'm saying? You're taking out the amount that it's gonna push out to the master channel. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so what I did first was I added an EQ and I cut out the lows. Hold on, it's not on. Let me turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is playing out here, as you can see right here, whatever is playing out here, it's not playing. You're not hearing anything out here. You're hearing whatever is in here. You know what I'm saying? You cutting out the lows and the mids, and you know what I'm saying? Cut out the mids right here. So if you look, okay, why is that being like that? If you look right here whenever it's playing, everything that's coming over here is not really playing here. You're hearing whatever is playing on the inside here, you know. And then I added the reverb on it, ambient space. This is an Echo Boy plugin. What I'm saying, that I use. Add that reverb to it and stuff like that. It's the same thing that you would actually do with other sounds. What I'm saying? It's the same thing. You grab your EQ. What I'm saying? Whatever is playing up here, you're not hearing that. Everything in here, you're hearing. What I'm saying? And I added Valhalla reverb, Valhalla vintage reverb. Sounds real good. I'm saying? Valhalla vintage reverb sounds real good on this preset. This preset that I'm actually using also Universe X. It's also from Massive X. I'm saying? It's also from Massive X. Now I'm gonna move on to the next sound, the dark bass. I'm saying? I use this same type of sound. It's from Massive. What I'm saying? Deep Space. It's from Massive. I'm saying? That dark bass type of vibe. Yeah, a lot of people say that sounds hip hop ish, but I blend this sound with the 808, right? So, I'm saying? You get that dancehall vibe. You can just add some different sound, different ideas to make your dancehall beat stand out, sound different. And sometimes that's how you tend to, you know, end up creating a new style, what I'm saying, to your sounds. And what I did for the dark bass was, once you're using bass like that, you're gonna want to cut out the whole lows, the mids, and stuff like that. So you want to, because if you say like this, that's too much. You don't want all that. You want to have that smooth dark bass because you want to have that dark vibe. So you want it like that. You know what I'm saying? So just grab your EQ and you cut it out. I did the same with my snare roll. What I'm saying? Cut that a little bit, and whatever I don't want, I take out. It's the same thing with all of these EQs. When it comes on to equalizing, not equalizing. It's the same with when it comes to EQing your sounds, equalizing your sounds. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Um, and then what you do, you just adjust the volume knobs right here. You cut the volume down because you don't when you're mixing and leveling. That's what it's about. You're mixing your sounds and leveling your sounds, so that your sounds don't be crashed. Because you're not gonna want the synth right here, retro drive, be playing on the same volume as the other sound. It's not gonna sound good. Everything will be clashing. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not playing right. It's just too much. So you want to make sure you mix your sounds and you EQ them and you level them. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you level your sounds so they sound good. Whatever should be playing in the background, whatever should be playing here on this level. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Same thing with the kick. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do the same thing. I EQ'd my kick. You know what I'm saying? And added parametric fruity peak controller on it as a sidechain effect with the 808. For the kick to actually get the hard sound, that hard hitting sound in your kick, you can use any EQ and you just adjust the band knob right here, and then you cut out the lows right here, and then you just adjust the bandwidth knob just like this. Let's say you get that hard hitting sound. I'm saying you get that hard hitting sound out of your kicks. For the 808, when you mixing your 808s now, mixing your 808s like I know y'all hearing that dip in the 808 is because it's EQ. It's the side chain to the kick. What I, how to actually side chain? What you do is you add your why I keep saying parametric? It's fruity peak control. Like you add that fruity peak control to your kick. You go here to the 808. You copy the value. Like you copy the value, right? You come over to your kick. And then you go on your peak controller. You paste it here on the bass. You paste that on the bass. Then you adjust the value knob because the value knob is for the kick. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, you don't hear that dip when the kick is not there. It's like where you hear the dip is where the kick's supposed to be hit, but you adjust the volume and the tension and the decay so you don't hear it in the whole mix. Even when this beat is already, even when the beat is mastered, you're not gonna hear it inside. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hear that dip. That's how you side chain. You have the kick and the 808 working together. You know what I'm saying? They playing their part in the whole beat. And if you're also wondering why my 808s is panning, it's the pan effect. What I do is I pan this manually. You know what I'm saying? The slides, wherever the 808 slides, I just adjust. You know what I'm saying? You just highlight what you want to pan. And I highlighted this note right here. And I pan this one. It goes to the right. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have a good earphone, you can hear all that. It's the same thing. You can adjust it. You can even adjust this side right here and the kick that and the 808 that hits after. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It switch from ear to ear. Alright. For the bell, I just added an EQ to it, high low pass filter. You know what I'm saying? Go back to where that bell hits. You know what I'm saying? Added that low pass filter to it. You know what I'm saying? That everything plays their role. That's most important when it comes to the whole EQing, leveling, and EQing your sounds. You gotta have everything playing their part when it comes to that. You gotta have everything playing their part, right? For the synth, cosmic scenes or shines, whatever it is. Yeah, it's cosmic shines. It's a synth that I used out of this plugin is called GMS. It's a stock plugin, right? It's a stock plugin. Where is it? It's right here. I added it right. If you notice, it has that dark vibe because you know what I'm saying. When making dark type of dancehall beat, you want to get them sounds that sounds and feels dark. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like this. I didn't do much to it. I just add, you know what I'm saying, low pass filter to it. To get low pass filter though, you just right click on the knob that you want it and click on type and just choose from what you want to do. Then I added Echo Boy sound to it. I love using this plugin. That the reverb on this motherfucker is dope. You know what I'm saying? I just add the ambient space and go to spaces. If you have it and don't know where the reverb's at, just go in spaces. Just choose from ambient space. You know what I'm saying? Detune space, all that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and that's it. Ain't nothing much to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you have that. Notice how everything sounds good. It's because everything is playing their part and they EQ'd right. You know what I'm saying? They EQ the right way and they'll level the right way. Because you have to level your sounds to sound good. Down to the hi-hat, everything. You gotta level your sounds. If you notice, you have this right here is acting as a crash. So you hear that in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because it's playing its part. It's playing its part. It's not too loud. It's not too low. It's all right. So whenever I add the master to it, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta level your sounds. You know what I'm saying? If you don't level your sounds, everything will be out running around like rats. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it right there for your mixing section, leveling, EQ, and stuff like that. You just gotta understand when it comes to mixing, it's all about EQing and leveling your sounds. You know what I'm saying? Now going over to the master now. What you gotta know about the master is mostly like bringing the volume up. You know what I'm saying? The overall volume for your overall beat, the whole mix, the whole everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever sounds you take, whatever you EQ'd out and stuff like that, the whole master is about bringing the volume up. You know what I'm saying? Like for the whole, like right here, everything's all level, right? Whatever you cut down is good. All these are gonna play on these volume level, right? That's what everything right here is connected to the master channel. All these, this is what coming out. Everything is playing on this level right here. But when you add the master to it, you should make sure that when you're mastering your beats, make sure it's hitting on 0 dB. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's hitting on 0 dB. That's how you know you've mixed and mastered your beat the right way. Just make sure it hits here, but not entirely the right. You know what I'm saying? Not entirely. If it hits the zero, it's mixed the right, because you can mix the beat. This sounds wrong and stuff like that. And it's still hitting on zero, but it still sound muddy and stuff like that. Notice how my beat sounds good. It's loud, but it's alright. You know what I'm saying? You can have you can have it level and it's loud and it's alright, but you still don't master it right. What I did was I added a parameter EQ to it. What I did was cut out the parts that I don't need. These parts out here, I don't know. I don't need whatever is playing out. So I cut that out. Then I added the multi-band compressor. You know what I'm saying? When mastering, I use this a lot when I master. And I just go here and I added added like 2.4 dBs to it. It sounds like this. It's almost getting there. Then I added the fruity clipper, soft clipper to it. You know what I'm saying? I added a soft clipper to it. Soft clipper is like a boost, but also it cuts off the clipping. Like when your beats are like clipping and stuff like that, you'll see like that. You see like darker color. Like say for example, I take this off like this. Once it's soft, if you notice, once it's soft clipper is on it, it's not passing here. And I care how even if I put volume like this. I'm saying this end up coming back down. If you notice, it's right here. Bam, comes right back down because the soft clipper is on it. You know what I'm saying? It cuts whatever. It's like it cuts once it's clipping. Whatever is on top of that cuts it down. You know what I'm saying? So you can adjust the volume how you want it. And then I added a second soft clipper on it to help me take it up too. It sounds good. And you can adjust the gain for the multi-band compressor to help boost it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good. Don't worry about that cracking sound with the whole CPU overload and stuff like that. That's normal when using FL Studio. To get rid of that type of sound though, you know what I'm saying? You can just, because I have a lot of sounds in here, you can just record this and just turn it into a wave sample. You can just do it by just go up here, click on this little knob right here, and you just click on the sound. Like you just choose a sound that you want. Make sure that's the only sound playing, and then you go and quick render as audio clip or render as audio clip, and then you just lay the sound out up here. You know what I'm saying? And adjust it how you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's just mostly it for mixing and mastering. If you have any questions, just feel free to hit that comment section below. Feel free to hit me up on IG. I'm saying I respond to everything. Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. I respond to everything. If you need any help, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to tune in and do live cook-ups, you know what I'm saying? I'm planning on doing live cook-ups on YouTube soon. We about to, you know what I'm saying? We about to get this going and going and going. I just want y'all to just, keep tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Share my video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment. You know how we do. It's city guys in the building. Ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, I got a new song that I produced. I did it myself because I rap. I got a song called Designer Chick coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop my pre-save link to the song. That'll be coming out soon in the bio. I'm talking about bio. In the description, so y'all can hit that pre-save link You know what I'm saying? Pre-save that so when the song fully drops on the 29th of March, the song will be out. Y'all can stream that on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and stuff like that. You know how we do. City guys out here, bang. Ain't shit. You know how we do.